Hey, so for this video, I decided to ask women and their thoughts on listening, how they best feel listened to, and how that kind of relates to their relationship with God. I thought it would be good to kind of get various perspectives of that too. So I asked 3 different people who are not only different in their age, so some are young and others are older, but also who are in different areas in regards to relationship with God. This 3 specific questions, though, I intentionally want to know what they, how they best feel listened to, but in that also ask, well, do you believe God listens to you, and do you listen to God? I think all these questions really kind of get at the gist of what I think is really important about listening. And I, heard a couple of things that I think are right on or spot on, but also some things that I can disagree with. So as you watch this video and you really listen to the people's response, look for that. Look for things that you agree with, the commonalities between the responses, and things that you disagree with. And just ask yourself these questions too. And I think that's going to be very crucial when looking at this video. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
I would feel most listened to when people are quiet and they shut up while I'm talking and you make eye contact and we can conversate about what I just said.
When I think about being listened to, I think about attentiveness and someone who's fully present and being acknowledged for my voice and what I have to say. What I mean by being acknowledged for my voice is not being completely shut down when I'm speaking or the ideas that I have. So even though some of my ideas or some of the things I might think or believe in are not completely ideal with the person that I'm speaking to, they still understand and are respectful in our differences. Someone who can make a personal connection and value who I am.
When people have some sort of reaction and tangible implementation of whatever I've said. So even if it's a negative response to what I've said or something that kind of counters what I've said, I at least feel that they've at least taken in what I've said to them and had some sort of emotional or intellectual reaction to that.
I think God listens to you because after every dark day you have like a better day, and even though you've had bad times and you sometimes feel like God isn't in the picture, isn't helping you, you always rise from that, and I think that's because God hears you and God is helping you.
Yeah, God does listen to me. It's not something that is automatically known when you have a relationship with Christ. But over the years, I have formed such an intimate relationship with God that I know that everything that I say, everything that I think, everything that I ask is being heard, no matter what it is. And it's just this reassurance of being loved so completely that no matter what I say or think is valued and appreciated.
That God listens to me just in the same way that I said that there's either a positive or negative response when I have my conversations with God about, what's happening or what needs to happen next or how can I do something better. I always feel like there's within a shorter amount of time some sort of positive or negative feedback to that question that I give to God, or even statement that I offer up to Him, and I just have to be paying attention to it. So just as much as I expect God to be listening to me, I need to be aware and looking for the cues that He's sending me that I need to be looking for or listening to.
try to listen to God, but I don't always follow what He asks of us to do. And I think that's like everyone, because everyone sins and everyone makes mistakes. But I try to, and I would like to listen to God more than what I do now.
To God. Not all the time, if I'm being honest. I try my hardest to talk to Him and be willing to listen to what He has to say. But sometimes some of the things He has to say are so difficult to understand and accept that it's easier to just walk away and not listen to what He has to say. But then in that process, you learn the hard way of what it's like to not obey what God has spoken into your life. And life just becomes harder and more difficult. So, yes, I listen to God, but sometimes it's really hard to.
Definitely am listening to God, but I think more importantly is, am I listening for Him? So just like I can be talking to somebody without them engaging in the conversation or starting the conversation, I think God sometimes starts conversations with me, and I need to be present in the moment to be able to know if He's speaking to me. And then my way of showing Him that I'm listening to Him is by responding to that in some sort of practical action or some sort of way, either saying, no, I don't want to do what you've asked me to, or no, I'm not going to do that, or no, I don't like that idea that you're putting forward, or saying, yeah, let's do this together and let's partner in the ongoing creation of good in this world.